I noticed my wedding ring was missing on a quiet Thursday morning. At first, I thought I had misplaced it. Maybe I had left it by the sink or dropped it while doing laundry. But after searching the entire house, a cold fear slowly crept over me. That ring meant everything to me. It wasn't expensive, but it was the last thing my mother touched before she passed away. She had held my hand at the hospital and whispered, "Wear it proudly, my girl. It will remind you of love." Losing it felt like losing her all over again. I waited for my husband, Ethan, to come home. When he finally walked in, I asked him gently, "Did you see my ring anywhere?" The way he froze, the way his eyes shifted, I knew instantly something was wrong. He sat down and whispered, "Please don't be upset, but I sold it." My chest tightened. For a moment, I couldn't breathe. Sold it? I felt heat rising in my ears, my heartbeat thundering like a drum. "How could you?" I whispered. "That ring was the only thing I had left from my mother." He didn't answer. He just lowered his eyes. I grabbed my coat and walked out. I didn't even know where I was going. I just needed air, space, anything to keep myself from collapsing. Hello, viewers. Have you ever had something precious taken away from you without your permission? Tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I love hearing your stories and countries. Let me continue. I sat alone on a bench near the old bookstore my mom used to love. The more I thought about it, the more the betrayal sank into my bones. Why would Ethan do this? We weren't poor. We weren't struggling. There was no reason, unless he was hiding something. An hour later, he called. 5 times. I ignored every call. When he finally showed up in person, he was holding a small white envelope, his eyes red and swollen. "He didn't sell your ring because I wanted to. I did it because I had to," he quietly said. I didn't reply. I didn't trust myself to speak. He took a shaky breath and handed me the envelope. Inside were medical reports. Ethan's name, a diagnosis, words that made my hands tremble. "Early-stage heart condition, requires immediate treatment." I stared at him, speechless. He whispered, "I didn't want to worry you. The appointment was today and we didn't have enough money for the tests." I panicked, and the fastest thing I could sell was the ring. "I'm so sorry." Suddenly, the anger in my chest shattered like glass. He didn't sell my mother's ring out of selfishness. He did it out of fear, out of desperation, out of love. I fell to my knees and hugged him so tightly that he struggled to breathe. Through tears, he whispered, "I will buy it back, I promise. Just don't leave." And I didn't. People say love is shown in gifts, but sometimes love is shown in sacrifice, even the painful kind.